In 1974, a nice, quiet young man from Henry County was sent to prison for 2 murders he never committed. Jerry Banks spent 6 agonizing years on death row before the cumbersome Georgia legal system finally realized the mistake and set him free. He returned home last December, but the strain had taken its toll. 3 months later, Jerry Banks shot and killed his young wife after learning she had filed for divorce. Then he shot himself. Since then, Banks' 3 children, 11-year-old Jerry Jr., 8-year-old Elbert Lee, and 7-year-old Felicia Ann, have been living here in this small frame house near Stockbridge, Georgia. They are being looked after by their grandmother, Mrs. Nanny Banks, and by their great-aunt, Mrs. Opal Lee Phelps. But the going has been tough. Both Mrs. Banks and Mrs. Phelps are getting older now and have no income to speak of other than 2 small pensions. Now, all of a sudden, they have 3 young children to care for, and money is tight.
Because, you know, the cost of living is very expensive now. It costs a lot to live.
But now it appears help is on the way. Today, State Representative Tyrone Brooks announced the formation of a special trust fund for Jerry and Elbert and Felicia Ann. The money will be used for food and clothing and to help pay for their education.
We just think that something should be done, and we're going to do all that we can do to make sure that they live as normal a life as humanly possible.
Brooks says he's also considering introducing legislation next year to require the state of Georgia to pay restitution to Jerry Banks' family, and there has also been talk of a lawsuit. In the meantime, though, the 3 children play outside just a few feet away from the house where their mother was killed and their father took his own life. Sometimes they get depressed, but they are glad people are trying to help them.
I think it's nice.
Think it's a good idea?
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think it's a good idea?
Because that shows people are concerned for us.
The address for the Banks Children's Fund is Post Office Box 1190, McDonough, Georgia, 30253. All donations, no matter how small, are appreciated. In Stockbridge, Georgia, Bebe Emmerman, Action News.